This is day 3 of following Hormozi's advice until I make $1 million. Hey everyone, so it hasn't been, well, it's a Friday. It's currently 11:30, I think 10:30. It is, I can't remember the date. I think it's like the 27th of 26th of June. So it's day 3, and not a lot has happened tonight or today, but one cool thing did happen. So day 1, I started with this journey, made the first video, haven't really done anything. Day 2, the thing I did was, and I'm constantly going to reference the video that I saw from Alex Hormozi, where he explains if he had $0 in 2026, this is the roadmap he would follow to make $1 million. And you can go and look at that reel. You can just type in that heading, go and look at what he says. And he essentially says that you need to know what is your knowledge, your skills, and also your environment. That will most likely determine what the business is, or the business, I think really what the business is going to be that you need to pursue or to go in. Or it's a big drive, it's something you also need to understand about yourself. What are the things pushing you closer to your goal, and what are the things that are not going to help, especially in your environment? So today or yesterday night, I basically just laid in bed and asked Claude, well, it's really, my arm is shaking, but I asked Claude, I gave him like a 4, 5, 6 pager of all that 3 points: knowledge, skill, and environment. And he came up with the most generic business model. I think it was like AI automation for businesses. Another one was building software with AI, and I can't even remember the third one. So yeah, I was quite demotivated seeing those answers. I thought it was gonna create like the answer. I was just gonna be so keen to start a business in that, but really I don't want to go into AI automation. It's just not what I'm feeling. And then today I realized, listen, I'm actually gonna have to spend some time, think of what I like in my experience with maybe wanting to start a business. And the thing that came to mind was really Facebook ads, and specifically direct response marketing. So sorry, just gonna, don't know how the lighting is doing, but really the thing that came to mind was direct response marketing. And for some reason, I've always felt, for me, it's the coolest concept that you can put $1, like Alex Hormozi explains, you can put $1 into a machine and get $3 out. That was like the coolest thing for me. It's like Facebook ads. You can run this ad for $10 and make 20, 200, maybe even $2,000 off of it. And it's such a cool concept. And for some reason, and I gave Claude also like my history of businesses that I was trying to start, and told him I actually want to go into direct response marketing, and I feel something drawing me to that. And he actually said, in everything I've explained or told him, there's this golden thread that really in the businesses I've tried to start, there was that, which was pulling me in that direction, even though I didn't directly do it in those businesses. Sorry, I think I'm saying a lot and probably not a lot is making sense. But guys, I think a cool thing that came out of today was I realized the business model that I want to go into. I don't know what niche I'm going into, or really the industry, etc., or who I'm going to do this for, but I know what I'm going to do, and I'm really excited about it. It's something that I'm passionate about, I'm keen to do. And I think there's so many times in the last 4 years when I look back, where it's these snippets of events or things that happened where I spend time on developing a Facebook or a landing page to convert better, or to see, look at other people's ads and really like be immersed into their funnel, like from the ad to the checkout point. So I think those type of things like really interest me, and that's really what I want to go into. And I think it's also something I might be quite good at if I actually, spend the time to learn the skill, get better at it, train myself on what works, what doesn't work, etc. So yeah, guys, and I think obviously, the first or the previous two videos was on the stand, that thing. So, but really what I want to prove to myself by just holding the camera in my hand is that I can come back from a Friday night of playing Catan with my sister, my girlfriend, and my brother. Going to we call it a socky in South Africa. It's like a dance, a type of dance where everyone just goes and dance. So it's quite cool. And I came back. There wasn't a chance for me in the day to actually film the video, but I came back and I was like, oh, it's one of those nights where I'm not going to film the video, and this whole series is just going to stop. Not going to be as consistent as I thought I was going to be, and I'm just going to skip a day and hopefully go on the next day. And I think I told myself, listen, I'm going to get home. I'm gonna come hell or high water. I'm just gonna I don't have to even use the mic. I don't have to start the laptop. I don't have to do any of that. I can just speak into the camera and film the video. Sorry. And I think really this is just proving it to myself that I'm not crying. There's something in my throat. I think it's just me proving it to myself that I can be consistent in this. Nothing has to be perfect. I know the camera is shaking, my hand's getting tired, but I'm sticking through. I'm making this content. I'm staying consistent. I'm staying true to my word. I'm following through. It's something I'm excited about. I think it will be so cool if I get to the end. I'm like, I filmed every day until the day that I made $1 million, and I followed Alex Hormozi's roadmap. It would be so cool to have an interview with Hormozi, like just giving an overview of the journey. I think that is also something that pulls me to continue on with this and really make it work. So it's just something that's really cool for me, and I think it's not the money that motivates me. It's the journey that excites me, and I think having that or finding that in my life makes me so excited, because I know the money in itself wouldn't have made me stuck to it. Yeah, but cool, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You're probably thinking, listen, I haven't even put in much work yet. Why am I not spending 4, 5, 6 hours a day after my 9 to 5 working on this business? I'm going to take it slow in the beginning. I'm just going to try and be consistent. I know the work is going to ramp up once, I start get clients. I start to do that actual work. So I think just for now, it's really just getting into the groove, really understanding what I want to do. And I've gotten to a point where I know now, which is good. And, just not trying to rush it. I think with all the previous business models I've tried, it's always that feeling of I have to spend 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Otherwise, I'm not making progress. And, I think this time it's really not like that, which is good. So cool, guys. See you tomorrow. And I'll figure out how to end these videos off better. But see you tomorrow.